Today, we're going to talk about if the GH7 actually makes sense bringing it out now. Which, in my opinion, it doesn't make sense to bring it out now if it doesn't have any substantial upgrade. We have the G9 which I think it's pretty good as a hybrid camera. I don't know why they didn't really market it as a hybrid camera, but more as a photography camera, which kind of what it is. But it has amazing specs like 5.8K up to 60 frames per second, 4K 120, 1080p up to 300 if I'm not wrong. So it's kind of a mind-blowing micro four third camera. Plus they have the new AF hybrid detection from Lumix. So that's pretty much set, right? Because the GH6, the only thing missing in that badass micro four third camera is the AF. That they could have just waited maybe 6 months before putting it out there, and probably they will have put the AF inside, but they decided to release it earlier. And now we have the G9 Mark II. So, does it make sense bringing the GH7 out now? No, I don't think so. I don't know if they are going to make a really substantial upgrade there, because it has to be something really like crazy spec, like 6K 120 or 60p, 4K up to 240 frames per second, 1080 they have to push to a crazy amount like 300. They have it already, so 400, 500, and that will kind of make sense because we know that Lumix always tries to push the boundaries with the micro four thirds sensors. So do I think they actually have that technology ready to be able to do something like that? Maybe. It would be a risk bringing the GH7 out now without actually having a substantial, like crazy difference from the GH6. Maybe, because what is just missing in the GH9 Mark II is basically the fan and the body of a GH camera, which is, I think, the best out there, because it has that that flip and tilt how do you say it, monitor screen on the back there, which is amazing. I hoped they will have did that with the Lumix S5 Mark II X at least, but they didn't do it, which is a bummer. So yeah, like run me down below in the comments what you think. But for me, the GH7, it's not ready for now. Like they took years to bring out the GH6 from the GH5 because they needed a substantial change. So already in 2 years, I believe, the GH6 I think has 2 years only to bring the GH7 already out now, just because you want to put the AF inside. I think that would not be a good idea, because in that case you will go to cannibalize your GH6, which is a bummer because it's kind of an amazing camera. So what I think they will do is actually bring like a GH6S out there, which it kind of maybe have probably the sensor from the G2, the G9 Mark II, or keep the GH6 pretty much with the AF inside and some little tweaks here and there. But to do this in a GH7, that will be really a bummer from Lumix, because we always expect that when Lumix brings something new out, it's going to always beat really the older substantially. So, hey, what do you think? This video was basically just to talk about these thoughts that I was having in these days. Thank you for hearing me blabbering. Let's have a chat in the comments. I would really love to hear what you guys think about it. There is a lot of rumors out there that we are going to receive 2 micro four thirds cameras, or 1 high-end and 1 low-end camera. So everyone is saying it's going to be a GH7. I don't believe it's going to be a GH7. And if it's a GH7, thank you, Lumix, and I hope you're really going to bring an amazing specs and you're just not going to do as Sony is doing, which is bringing a lot of cameras out with same sensors, same specs in just different bodies. So thank you for hearing me blabbering. See you in the next one. Take good care of yourself.